stream cheating in front of everyone, the balls.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why we had to
Everyone
laugh.
see 8 people behind him.
Yeah. All right. Upper right-hand corner, we have StRyKeR starting as the blue Zerg. Bottom left-hand corner, we have Artosis starting as the mustard yellow.
Oh, I have no idea what this color is, but
Olive green, maybe?
It looks cool, though.
It's that color, people.
It's like a military green color.
Military green. We'll go with military green.
Yeah.
It's but this is going to be on Eclipse, 1v1 map, and yeah, I think Artosis actually shines on this map. It's one of his stronger versus Zerg matchups overall, and I think StRyKER's definitely going to have his work cut out for him. That being said, if anyone could beat him, ZVT on this map at this tournament, it is StRyKER.
Yeah, it is StRyKER.
So we'll see what he. I'm curious if StRyKER's going to try something similar to Game 1 and go for that aggressive Mutalisk play.
Meta harass. Yeah. I think that is the way to play on a 2-player map, because it's easy to harass Terran with Meta. So I think he's gonna go that build.
Look at this.
Oh god. Oh wait. I thought he was gonna go Arax.
For a second there, I thought he might. Yeah, but no.
Come on, Artosis.
We're looking for.
Yeah.
I have promised you guys that Tournament Artosis isn't the same player as, and we saw it, I guess, in the last match with the mech play. We saw a little bit of a shift up, but yeah, he'll throw more creative stuff out there.
And I really like the fact that Artosis is walling his Nat. That's really good for Terran these days. You know, you could just wall in and just tech up on 3 Marines. So I really like the fact that Artosis is doing this.
I forget who said it, but someone said along the lines, if you can wall, you should.
You should, definitely, 100%. Yeah.
In the meantime, it looks like StRyKER probably going to go for a 12th hatch on his side of the map. He's already got a drone in place to
Alright, it's just standard 12 hat.
start construction. Second supply depot to complete the blockade.
Wow. So he made a deep. He's kind of afraid of StRyKER doing blindfold. So he just made a depot right like that and just went.
And exited.
That is kind of bad for Terran, because they want to be able to make their command center like very early, but I guess Artosis feels like he could beat StRyKER with that handicap. So
StRyKER again going for a little bit of an earlier gas, so like a 202 gas there. So I think it is going to be a 2-hatch opener, SCV making its way up. I don't know that he was going to differentiate 202 versus 205 or anything like that, but he's going to know that's an early gas and he's going up against... actually, no, he actually saw the completion.
And now that Artosis sees this opening, I wonder if he's going to... Oh, I guess he's going to let Depot finish. Yeah, that makes sense.
Might be even able to cancel that second Marine if he wanted
now,
to.
But now I wonder, like, I wonder why he's not making his CC now.
This could be big. So Marine
Oh, wow.
looking to hunt that Overlord. You lose
Actually,
an Overlord this early, it can be game.
But the thing is, actually, like, StRyKER could just go down. Like, he has plenty of spaces just to go down. And yeah.
What this does do, though, is it makes it a little bit later to get vision.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Up to the right.
This will kind of pressure StRyKER into thinking Artosis might be pushing, and he can't really see the CC yet, as well. So yeah.
It does force a little bit more defensive play. I think it's more of an annoyance rather than anything, because I don't know that even Artosis would like push out with like 3 Marines across the map to go for something along those lines. But it does. Actually, he's not removing it right this second. But StRyKER should. Yeah, okay. Now it's starting to get that movement. It's important. It's very important for Zerg to have that high ground spot so they can see the continuous Marine construction out of that barracks, because that gives you a lot of information.
Yeah. Because nowadays, like, Terrans can keep making Marines and then send it, like, you know how Game 1 went.
Yeah.
He sent 5 Marines and kind of, ended the game right there. He could be doing the same thing. So as you can see, StRyKER has seen barrack flashing. So StRyKER is just, aware of that threat as well.
Looks like it is going to be a 2 barracks academy start. Yeah.
So really, really standard.
And I would expect her to, especially in a game 3 situation, to really play standard safe here.
To play the style that he's most comfortable with.
Yeah. Second gas being grabbed. I really get the indication here that StRyKER is going to. I wouldn't be shocked to see StRyKER go very, very aggressive with the Mutalisks here. And we'll see if he's starting to move his drone out to go that bottom right-hand corner, grab that base
that is
first
kind of a very surprising hatchery placement there. Usually Zergs like to take the 12 o'clock because it's easy to defend. But I think what StRyKER wants to do is he wants to take it to the long game, just in case things don't end, so that he could be taking 12 o'clock very easily later. So I think that's what he's planning to do if he can end the game with Mutas.
I do feel like this location makes it a little bit more high pressure on Mutalisks overall. since you got more territory to cover. But the one advantage it does have is at this location, I feel like you've got more artifact to work with.
Oh yeah,
A little bit.
There's some chokes to work with too. Yeah.
But not so massive. Anyway, Artosis.
So Artosis is pushing out.
Marines and medics making their way. CFAP.
Yeah.
We do have the double creep colony being built.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Sorry.
Ooh, medics getting away. Careful.
So this is really good for Artosis.
It looks like it was spotted by that SCV, so. And Artosis is making his way that direction, and this is so the Mutalisk is gonna have to make a beeline to respect that to the bottom right.
Oh wow!
Potentially.
He's actually just gonna go for his dirt. Wow, Artosis with the 200 IQ play here. I don't know how did he actually scout that?
Yeah, SCV moved in.
I'm not sure why he's not attacking it. Oh, okay. So he wants to focus fire on that. So the thing is, right now, Artosis has forced Zerg to make 2 seconds, so Zerg cannot make 6 mutas right away. So StRyKeR at most will have 5 mutas here. So Artosis has to be really, really careful here, trying to snipe mutas. Okay.
Gets the hatchery. Huge.
Oh, he got the hatchery actually. So that is huge.
So
he got 1 more muta.
And
oh my god.
And this muta right here is just about dead as well.
This is really, really good for... Wait, he got the Overlord too, I think.
And StRyKER's in the red. He also lost... So lost an Overlord, lost...
Yeah, I think he lost the muta.
Lost a hatchery, lost a muta, and he's got 1 muta in the red, so he's effectively working with 4 overall.
It kind of feels like I'm watching fantasy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Artosis, right now, guys.
There you go. Yeah. You heard it.
The 10-minute fantasy, Artosis.
10-minute fantasy. You've heard of 10-minute flash? This is 10-minute fantasy right here. And plenty of turrets and actually a good amount of marine coverage to deal with this. He's looking really, really strong. It looks like StRyKER going to try to re-grab at the 11 o'clock.
So StRyKER knows he's behind, so he wants to harass. But Artosis is always good with turret placement.
So yeah,
I think it was oh my god, StRyKER only has 2 mutas.
2 mutas.
Oh wait, actually
left.
6. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Honestly, this is kind of bad for StRyKER. The StRyKER wants to maintain his speed. Oh my god, it's gonna lose 1 more mutas.
I think StRyKER's starting to fall apart right this second. So he's got more Mutalisk incoming. It looks like, honestly, I'm expecting Mutalisk from this stage. Yeah, it's all in.
Yeah, so Artosis knows this. He has nothing. Artosis should be making more turrets. Nearby, I think barracks. But I think he should be making factories as well.
Get that factory timing. Yeah,
he's factory timing up. Yeah, okay.
So he's got the factory.
Okay.
So from this point on, I think it's going to be StRyKER just going all in with the Mutalisks to try to take the game from here.
Yeah. But I think Artosis should be really careful right now.
Firebat running off to buy some time. And it's going to be running against that. So there's kind of a window for StRyKER to maybe get something done.
Yeah, definitely.
Before science vessels are complete and you have irradiate. As soon as that hits, StRyKER is going to be in a more challenging position.
Okay. What I really don't like about this Artosis play right now is he only has 2 racks. Like he knows he has killed his third hat.
He's got the resources to work with it.
Yeah, he should be just sitting in his base, just taking up, and he should be able to win the game easily.
Yep.
Yeah. But as you can see, Artosis is just sitting, just pressuring. Yeah. So like fantasy confirmed at the moment.
If I have a criticism of Artosis' play, sometimes he'll do this. He'll focus so much in on the micro, which he's fantastic at. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, but he'll end up falling behind in his macro play as a result. We have the starport building. Or he'll fixate on killing the army rather than macroing up past that.
This is big. Okay.
Turret gone. Only un-SCV got killed.
Yeah.
But supply count's still even overall.
And then can we check the drone count and what the overall tech is?
So missed 1 right there. Here we go. So we got 9 drones there. We've got Queen's Nest incoming.
Okay, so I think he's going standard.
Rediving. Artosis is actually moving out with the. This is
what?
Not a lot of. Not sure if that was a misclick. Trying to cut on.
Oh, okay.
Regrouping. So now moving forward to apply some additional pressure to get those Mutalisks away from that natural. But picking off, getting a good amount of tack.
This is just so close right now. Like both players could be, like losing at any moment. So StRyKER is doing a good job. He knows like Artosis is kind of stuck before backs come in. So he has +1 attack. So mutas have to respect that.
+1 on the mutas as well. third gas is up for StRyKeR, and it looks like he is making his way towards Hive. We'd have double starport though, and now we've got 4 racks up and running.
Yeah. So actually, Artosis skipped Valks and went right into starport, and I think that's a really good play by Artosis actually, because lurkers are already out.
This is dangerous play versus Artosis.
Artosis is really good at that.
Yeah,
by the way.
dodging and hunting and getting those. But I think he was hoping for a hold position lurker mid map, but just wasn't in time to make it happen. And Artosis at this stage, I think once he has those science vessels, if he wants to, he's got an irradiator. He could probably irradiate one of the lurkers, irradiate the Mutalisks. Oh, irradiate looks like the.
Yeah, this is kind of. Okay, so StRyKeR sees this.
If he can pick off a science vessel, that would be enormous, and the timing's going to be pretty close here. Also, second engineering base been halted. StRyKeR doing a massive amount of damage.
StRyKeR right now has to be careful not to lose any mutas right now, but Artosis is doing a good job defending. But oh god, that was terrible damage right there. As you can see, StRyKeR is ahead in supply after that play, and StRyKeR I think is has taken the game ahead now.
He's actually managed to, he's managed to sneak ahead of Artosis. Supply blocked himself right this second, but getting at a timing where you can get the Nidus, get the Defiler Mound up, so drop some tech behind it. First science vessel out.
Yeah. But the thing is, Artosis has a really strong late game, so I think Artosis will do well.
Also, I would say like a big pivotal part of StRyKeR's play is his Mutalisk Micro, and we're getting towards the stage of this game where as soon as there's enough energy on these science vessels, that starts to get shut down. Looks like there's already Marines waiting to blockade a potential 4th from StRyKeR. He's going to try to sneak the base again, bottom right-hand corner. Massive amount of lurkers in the middle of the map. So StRyKeR playing very forwardly aggressive to try to defend a lot of this. Now retreating. He's going to lose 2 lurkers for his effort. I'm actually surprised that Artosis decided to expend their radiates there, maybe because he recognized the Mutalisks were pulling out of position.
Yeah, at this point, I think it's better to just irradiate the lurkers. I think the key is like he should really not let StRyKeR take this forward. That will snowball really hard into ultras later.
So yeah, this is actually critical. So if StRyKeR can cap this 4th gas, Artosis was expecting the 4th gas here at the 10 o'clock. Let's see if he has scouted this, but this is going to be
I think he's about to scout. I hope Artosis sees that it's only 2 lurkers. He should be able to bust that.
That's 4 lurkers.
Oh, actually 4 lurkers. Oh wow.
So. That would be a challenging bust, and he just doesn't have the irradiator energy to do it. Did he go for a dropship behind this in the meantime? 2 more. So 2 more science vessels coming up, so he's gonna have 2 more irradiates.
2 more irradiates, and I think he might want to just expand at this point because I don't see him like busting this. To be honest, like I think he might have like Nidus Canal going up.
Yeah, Nidus Canal in construction. Defiler Mound is finished. I'm assuming Consume is not that far from completion. And some macro hatches out from StRyKeR as well. Some Zerglings making their way down, just sacrificing themselves, though. I'm not sure if that was a misrally or what. A few more Zerglings sneaking out. No 6th.
Wow, only 5
Only 5 racks. We don't have 6th or 7th, and you're right, we don't have an additional base. Defense Matrix, Fire Bats going in, surround on the lurkers, splash damage.
Wow. Okay, target fire their cannon. Okay.
Taking them all out simultaneously. If he can go after those Defilers.
He has 2 lurkers. Just go in.
So moving around, he can still target down that Nexus. So Nexus is gone. There's not a lot of defense units otherwise. The Fire Bats are getting on top of the Defilers otherwise.
I think Artosis,
there's a lurker coming up. It's gone. So it looks like Artosis is going to be able to take out this base.
Okay, so he takes out the space, and I think what Artosis needs to do ASAP is just get 3 more racks. Expand immediately. Okay, he snipes the vessel.
Loses Science Vessel, not that big. He's going to get that second Defiler as well.
That was a really nice play.
Zergling's moving up to clear out. It looks like a drone. Again, wanted to take 11 o'clock, but Marine's already there.
At this point, I wonder if StRyKeR has a Ultra Den up at this point.
StRyKER still.
Wow. Okay, StRyKER still doesn't have Ultra Den. I think StRyKER's gonna go Hydro Lurker Wing Defiler play, which is really difficult for Zerg, and surprisingly, like Artosis is really good at that. Good at facing that style of Zerg.
Being very cautious, maybe again because of these 5 barracks at this stage with that command center. But gonna build it interior to base and float it out from there. More Zerglings trying to make their way bottom right, getting cleared.
To be honest, I'm super impressed with Artosis. Like I have huge respect for him now. You know, he's really good, guys.
Yeah. There you go. Heard it from here. Another Irradiate. Actually, this is a pretty bustable expansion because this is just 2 Hydralisks and a Defiler that doesn't have a lot of energy. It looks like Artosis is instead, however, going to move up to the 11 o'clock.
Wow.
But if he moves in with these Marines to the natural expansion, never mind, we got an Ultralisk out in the field. There's the Ultra Den.
There's Ultras, but in my opinion, like the Ultras are really weak because it's only backed by 3 gas.
Yeah.
StRyKeR really wants to get that fort up, and StRyKeR really has to do something with his plague. He needs to keep plaguing the M&M army. But if Artosis just continues to play like this, I think it'll be a victory for Artosis.
Yeah,
at
there's
the end of the day.
to really sail, you need that 4th gas cap, and right now StRyKeR doesn't have a lot of options.
Yeah, StRyKeR is just trying to get that forward, but I already think Artosis has his army there, so I think it might be difficult for him.
Single medic blockading the way he needs to.
Oh my god, that medic would be
Come on,
big.
medic.
Come on, medic.
You can get there. There we go.
You'll
No,
be hating the men.
still having trouble. Okay, the medic's gonna blockade now. Gonna try to be a hero. And
Alright.
push right there. We have some
Nice.
burrowed Zerglings right here at the
Yeah,
9 o'clock.
Is that in range of the Rex?
I
the CC?
don't think so. I think that should. I still think that command center should be able to land, although it's holding position right this second. But we'll see down the line. But I haven't seen that in a while. So we got burrowed Zerglings out in the field. Artosis repositioning outside the natural. He does have a good science vessel count to continue with those irradiate, but he still hasn't dropped that 3rd.
I really, wow! I really want Artosis to like land that CC.
Yeah, get the CC down, get the SCVs there mining. Another Irradiate. It looks like a Plague managed to at least hit one of those science vessels. Irradiate that should be able to take care of everything here bottom right, but that's also opening up. This is something StRyKER's also amazing at, is getting out on the map and just creating chaos. So he's moving back around. He's going to check the 11 o'clock position. It looks like there's only a single Marine defending there, and that very likely is going to get taken out.
And I think Artosis was able to land that CC. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
3 Zerglings waiting in to.
But I think in my opinion, 3 Marine
Do a
things
snipe
like
down.
babies.
Yeah.
Babies, yeah.
If he can get into an SCV line when he's distracted, it might be something good. But this is a pretty sizable
it's a pretty
attack
big
force.
army. Artosis, okay.
Looks like he might slot in and counterattack that 11 o'clock as that army's making its way
But
across.
Artosis knows like he could just defend that very easily.
Yeah.
What are the upgrades on the Ultras, by the way? Can we click
So
on it?
we got 2-2
Yeah.
on the Marines.
Okay,
Ultras is still
3-1
saying
is really
3-1.
weak. And I think, what is the upgrade on Artosis?
He's 2-2.
2-2?
Yeah.
So right now, so Ultras just had 4 armor, which is pretty good right now. And our StRyKER is like really struggling to get forward. Wow.
One benefit for StRyKER is that the Irradiates haven't really been as active.
Yeah.
But right now, I think his main is just about to get depleted, and not too long from now.
And I think StRyKER really needs a good plague right here. I think StRyKER is just trying to like.
Irradiate doing a lot of work. Looks like that army's going to get wiped out, but.
It's,
Actually might end up losing a
wait.
lot of science vessels.
Wait. Where did all those like Ultras come from?
I think those are the same Ultras that were running around earlier. But now, yeah, critically, he needs to save these science vessels. That was a huge loss for Artosis.
That was a huge loss. But you know, guys, Artosis is still ahead at this point. Artosis just needs to wait for his 3-3 upgrade, and just make more vessels. Just has to be careful here, be patient. Okay, so Artosis is adding. Okay, I take that back. He only has 6 barracks right now.
Needs to get more barracks and needs to get
Yeah.
that 9 o'clock base up and running.
I thought he had like 8
Looks
barracks.
like
actually.
yeah, he's going for it. But yeah, so he's sitting on 8 barracks. He really needs to get up to that 9 count.
Yeah.
+3 weapons should finish in not too long. Science vessels are making their way back out to get eat.
So right now the Ultras are in pretty bad shape right now. It only has. Oh, hold on. Oh, wow. So this is where StRyKER is really good at. StRyKER is really good at late game too.
Oof.
And Artosis just needs to be kind of focused right now, and he should be able to group up his Marines, consolidate them, and attack.
Oh man.
my
And
God.
additional science vessels getting.
Yeah.
This is really the critical bit. Is those earlier plague science vessels getting wiped out? There's still, it looks like 5 out in the field. One of them very, very weakened.
Like right now, if Artosis had landed that CC earlier, I feel like he would have like BCs right now to like annoy Zergs. But at this point, I think both are even right now. As you can see, like StRyKER doesn't have any gas. Like as you can see, like, he only has 80 gas. Like
Yeah, he
all
needs
his
to-
gases are depleted. It's only a matter of time.
He needs to secure that 11 o'clock base and get that third gas. 3-3 is now online.
Oh, 3-3 is online? Okay, cool. So, yeah, StRyKeR... Artosis really needs to focus on like disrupting that fort that StRyKeR's taking. Let's see. What? Artosis is attacking into Storm. Okay. Wow.
Backing out just a little bit.
And I think Artosis takes this fight. Actually, 4-2 is. Oh my God, the plague!
Big
plague.
plague.
That could be the game ending, guys. That could be the game ending. This choice right here.
But it looks like Ultralisks are holding short for whatever reason under the swarm instead of engaging.
Oh my God.
There's still the vessels that are exposed. One of them getting
picked out.
picked out.
What I believe Artosis should do is just move out right now. Don't let the medic heal the Marines. Just keep moving.
Some Zerglings sweeping around the opposite direction. Some more Zerglings and a single Mutalisk
goodness.
making its way out. We got a lot of weakened.
StRyKeR lost all his ultras though.
Able to pick off still 4. But yeah, he just kept the Ultralisk on hold
Artosis
position.
is gonna win. He's actually gonna win a 2400 Zerg in a straight up matchup.
So we got 3 Ultralisks. It looks like at the 11 o'clock. We don't have a Defiler in position, nor do we have a Nidus to help to defend right here. More units making their way out. Zerglings pushing back. Some Irradiates being dropped. I don't see Scourge defend. There was a Plague someplace. It looks like caught a couple of those units, but yeah, more Radiate dropped. Yeah.
Oh my. Okay, this might be it. Like this is amazing. So he needs to get his Defiler ASCP over there, but it might not be enough.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna get there in time.
Artosis just needs to go straight up.
Another.
Go to 12 o'clock.
The 11 o'clock is completely undefended now, and you have all of the Marines with 3-3 just walking straight up. Defiler is able to get a Plague off, which is huge, but there's no Zerglings to follow it up.
Yeah.
And you've got another wall of Medic Marines between, although some sneaking through. This is going to be close. He's not focus firing the hatchery, so it looks like this might get cleaned up.
This is over for StRyKeR. Oh my goodness!
The rest of the units making their way up. One Ultralisk, a Defiler is finished. If he can consume a Zergling, maybe get a Plague, and the rest of the Zerglings come up.
No, he's actually going to avoid that.
Drop to Dark Swarm.
Both players are so sweaty.
Able to sneak back up. The hatchery's still up. The gas is still running. More Ultralisks are making their way up, and we got a stream of units coming across. The medics are going to survive, and they're going to link up with another grouping of medics making their way across. But we have a full health Ultralisk right here. And the fight is on over this 11 o'clock base.
Okay, so the fight right now, he needs to like kill the
too many medics.
He has 11 right now. He needs to be killing that, like ASAP. If only he had like 3 fire bats here.
That's a lot of medics.
Flash would have had 3 fire bats. Just
yeah. You gotta, it strikes.
Oh my God, Artosis just focus, man.
Yeah.
Okay, he has 2 fire bats. Oh my God, I knew it.
2 fire bats moving up. A very weakened Ultralisk moving out of the Dark Swarm. A Defiler's out again. It doesn't have anything to consume, however.
Oh my God.
The fire bats, can they snipe it?
Let's do it. Come on.
Okay, we got a Zergling consumed. This is also okay. You dropped a Dark Swarm rather than a Plague.
He has to focus fire the hatchery.
Another Ultralisk out. It's melting rapidly.
Don't get Plague. It's gonna get Plague.
It's really going to be if he can land. So more Dark Swarm to push the Medic Marines out. The hatchery's still holding.
This fight is just insane.
And this will be the game if he can take down that fort.
This is the game. He needs to target fire the hatchery.
So we got the gas down.
Oh my God. Okay, so he has to reinforce his army. He has massive amount of army coming through right now.
Also, main mined out. Natural expansion is just about mined out.
Terran is still like pretty strong economically wise compared to Zerg.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Okay, so StRyKeR. I mean, both players are probably in a really, really chaotic moment right now. It's just a test of who is more patient. And I believe Artosis is more patient here because he just has so much experience in long game. So, okay, let's see.
Ultralisk get swiped out. Zerglings look like they're going to be intercepted.
So one thing is, StRyKeR is making 2 gases at 11 o'clock, and that is the key point right there. Like, Artosis needs to know that. Well, I don't think that matters because Artosis is just gonna bust this mineral line, this expansion.
So he busts this. Does he recognize?
Oh my God! There's so many medics too.
This is a lot of medics. Yeah. He's had a lot of medics.
The fire bats it's the MVP right here. Oh my God! Never mind.
Group irradiate.
No, but his reinforcements are coming.
So should be
Oh
able
my
to take
God.
this at 11 o'clock out at this
Oh my god, he's
stage.
gonna target. Okay, target fire the hatchery. Now go 11 o'clock. Does he know 11 o'clock?
I don't know that he knows about the upper left. No.
Does he know that?
A lot of science
okay,
vessels
okay.
making
So he
their way
has a
up.
lot of vessels.
Also, Artosis hasn't expanded, and I think he's down to down to just one base right this second.
And you know the surprising thing is, Heron could macro on 10 barracks on 1 mineral base. Just kidding. But that is true. That is true. But Artosis is really like in a good spot. Like he's on the brink of victory.
Found it. So
He
finds
found
the
it.
upper left-hand corner.
So he's irradiating his
Eraser trick, but burrow to counter it.
Eraser trick. Oh my god.
Ultros moving up to defense
StRyKeR.
matrix marines,
Wait, he needs to be saving his army.
but that's a good amount of Ultralisks. It looks like he might be able to clean it up. There's another task force here. It looks like that might go for another attack.
That is, oh my god, I think that's too many.
It's a lot of science vessels that
Okay,
could
so
potentially shut a lot of this down.
I think
though.
StRyKeR needs to force the irritate here. Like he needs to be irritating drones to not have in mind. But I think he has too many gas.
Yeah, if he continues, right now he's mining a massive amount of gas, which means more Ultralisks, which means just an absolutely
Yeah.
an abusive amount of units.
Yeah. Can we see Artosis now? How much army does he have actually?
So
Like in the front. So he needs to be sending all that to 11 o'clock, in my opinion. Wow. Okay, so Artosis is doing a good job not letting him mine. Okay. So Artosis is trying to take this expansion. Wow. Let's see.
A lot of science vessels.
Okay, this is the key point here. He hasn't been able to reduce the vessel count, which is really big. I don't know what. Okay, let's see what StRyKER is doing. StRyKER really needs to save his ultras right now. Actually, he cannot afford to lose this. Oh my god, this is such a bad move by StRyKER. Actually,
Looks like 2 Ultras
Okay.
are going to be able to link up top
he
left.
needs to irritate the ultras.
This is massive. Getting those 2 gases underway.
Yeah.
This gas still standing. So 11 o'clock looks like it is still functional. Main is depleted. Natural expansion is depleted.
Is 12 o'clock depleted?
Uh,
Oh, that's a fat plague.
That plague
Wow.
caught a lot, and honestly, these Zerglings might be able to just move in. But defense matrix
The defensive metrics is saving the day.
is clutch
Oh my
right there in
gosh.
front.
Okay.
Look at that hero fire
Okay,
bat.
now he just goes up.
But he needs to
Let's see
take
how
down
many
the
ultras does he
Nidus.
have, actually.
And I don't think
Actually-
he's going to get to it. These are
No,
all softened
actually-
up.
No, actually, it might work. Actually,
Barely irradiated
Oh!
it. Few units left. Needs to get it immediately, though. Got another control group and a
StRyKER's
half.
not focusing. Is he borrowing? At 11 o'clock? Okay. He is.
So Artosis reinforcing it, looks like, bringing some more units up from the left-hand side. More radiates being dropped. A plague, a huge plague on science vessels.
This is like that JD vs Fantasy game. It's just so action-packed.
StRyKER, in the meantime, running out of resources. This is his last mining base, and right now he's shut out of any additional minerals. So he's got 70 minerals in his bank. Artosis is waiting to stage a secondary attack, and he can't unburrow right this second, because if he unburrows, he'll get irradiated. And Artosis moving in the rest of units. Working on the southern gas. Irradiate immediately upon that defiler as they are spawning. More Marines pushing up. So StRyKER has to be hyper efficient with these units.
And the supply count is widening right now. It's almost double right now. And I think Artosis has taken it, guys.
I think he's got it.
I think he goes to the final.
Just takes down the Nidus Canal.
Wow. Okay.
And right now, just
He has
fans
done
out. Yeah, I don't think
He's not
that's
mining
it.
anymore.
Now StRyKER
That's
has
it.
plenty of gas. He has no minerals, and that is going to be it. Artosis takes the game.
I mean, huge game from Artosis. This was
GG.
really good. Wow. Clap,
Great
wow,
match.
clap, clap,
We've had
clap.
amazing games today.
That was really nice.
Thank you for joining me, Kaido.
Wow, thank you guys.
Thunderous applause in the studio.
Huge respect to Artosis, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you.
Okay.